Wonder Books, where every story comes with a lesson. Remember to subscribe for more amazing stories every day.
Zaran and the Invisible Paint by Maria Ellsworth. In the heart of Rainbow Valley, where colors danced in the sunlight, lived a little chameleon named Zaran. But unlike the other chameleons, Zaran had a problem. She couldn't change colors properly. While her friends blended into trees, rocks, and flowers, Zaran stayed bright green no matter where she went. No matter how hard she concentrated, she couldn't disappear like the others. "I wish I could be like you all," she sighed as her friends played hide and seek. The other chameleons tried to teach her. "Just focus, Zaran," said Tico, her best friend. "I am focusing," she groaned, squinting her eyes as she pressed herself against a brown tree trunk. But she still stood out like a glowing leaf. One day, feeling hopeless, Zaran visited Professor Tink, the wise old owl who knew everything. "Professor, why can't I change colors like the others?" she asked. Professor Tink adjusted his tiny glasses. He said thoughtfully. "Perhaps you weren't meant to hide. Maybe your colors have a different purpose." Zaran didn't understand, but she nodded politely and walked away. The next morning, something strange happened. The jungle had lost its colors. The once bright flowers were dull, the trees looked pale, and even the butterflies were gray. It was as if someone had stolen all the colors overnight. The animals panicked. "How will we camouflage?" cried the parrots. "The jungle is lifeless." As Zaran watched the frightened animals, she suddenly felt a strange tingle in her skin. When she looked down, she gasped. Her bright green scales were glowing, and where she stepped, color returned to the ground. Maybe I can bring the colors back," she realized. Zaran ran through the jungle, brushing against leaves, rolling in the grass, and twirling around flowers. Wherever she touched, the colors reappeared. Reds, blues, yellows, and purples spread like magic. The animals gathered around, their eyes wide with amazement. "Zaran, you've brought the jungle back to life," Tico exclaimed. "You're not meant to blend in. You're meant to bring beauty to the world." Zaran's heart swelled with joy. She finally understood. Her difference wasn't a flaw. It was a gift. The jungle was full of color again, but something unexpected happened. Zaran's power didn't fade. She could bring color anywhere. From that day on, she became the jungle painter, helping flowers bloom brighter, butterflies regain their sparkle, and making Rainbow Valley more beautiful than ever before. And she never wished to disappear again. Moral of the story: being different is not something to hide. It's something to celebrate. Everyone has unique talents, ideas, and perspectives that make them special. Instead of trying to fit in, embracing what makes you stand out can lead to exciting opportunities and meaningful connections. Many of the greatest thinkers, artists, and leaders in history succeeded because they dared to be different and followed their own path. Sometimes it may feel easier to blend in, but true confidence comes from accepting yourself just as you are. Your differences are what make you one of a kind, and they can inspire others to embrace their uniqueness too. When you stay true to yourself, you open doors to new possibilities, friendships, and success in ways you never imagined.